Good communication in foreign language needed for lots of knowledge and intelligence rather than communication skills, just like public speaking and there are many reasons. Yesterday, I studied with my language partner who can speak Korean well and can understand. Compared to me, I cannot listen and then I can not communicate in Vietnamese. But she has been learning 60 years in Korean and also she majored in Korean at university. And now she's working in Korean company. She tried to do language exchange to improve the communication skills very quickly. Uh, it's also a good way to do language exchanging with me because I can help her to get a good communication skill in terms of Korean, not Vietnamese. Both Korean is my native languages, so I can help her to improve the communication skills. But there's basically the practice communication skill by doing language exchange is also good. But most important thing is that one is very important thing. That is knowledge and intelligence. One make with knowledge and intelligence. Let's think about our languages. For example, Korean. In Korean, I already have knowledge and intelligence together. It's thinking about from the knowledge is intelligence. And the knowledge is basically evoke knowledge about information or subject. Now we seems to forgot all the things, but it's not true. Our brain keeping memory and then especially about the knowledge in composition of language is still in our brain until our die. Maybe when our memory is very dim, and then we lose the knowledge, intelligence. But until our brain is active, we can keep the knowledge and we can be intelligent from the knowledge. So and then studying, knowledge, interesting is very important. Now I cannot expand knowledges in Vietnamese because my language level is still struggling to communication and in listening or building vocabulary or speaking pronunciation in good pronunciation. But my language partner is different. She's different. She already can communicate. She can listen. She has a good pronunciation in Korean. So what's the point? Yeah. First, I said doing language exchange is very good for her with the native speakers, just like me. And also, and then it's very important thing is expand knowledge. Let's think about and then already knowing about build vocabulary of themes and then communicating rules. And then reading a lot. And also there is one thing, the creative way is good for her. For example, she can make a content about her communication. If she wants communication skills, improving communication skills, it means the part of her work, not others. For example, she works for management or business, economic. She wants management, business, working place, and economic or communication within Korean. And all the thing is main ideas, not like sports, not like other things. Maybe culture is very important. For example, Korean culture also important. So, and then the most important thing is to expand knowledge is very important about her main part. By by knowing about lots of knowledge and information from her business part, and then also having experience with the other people, and then communicate well. You know, get ready to communicate with the people who we meet. It's very important. So anytime when we meet and we can talk already, get ready to talk about what topics, especially same interest. For example, let's think about myself. And then when I level up to the communication level, and I would like to more talking about um, my work, the water sports. So when I make the content, every time I use English and Vietnamese as well, because English is now directly I can communicate with, I can make content using AI because English is much easier to build content. And so, and also for the future, after I communication by creating data in Vietnamese, and then I jump into my data, all the things that, and then I can reviewing about what I do in surfing or stand-up paddleboarding or water sports, safety rule, and then I can communicate with the Vietnamese people who work in water sports because now already I communicate with some information with the same work space and then getting interested. My experience is also important. But if I speak Vietnamese and then about water sports, without knowing about the information or knowledge, cannot communicate with. So reading parts and expanding knowledge about is very important. Still, yeah, I don't have a ability to expand knowledge because I cannot listen. I can speak in good pronoun, can't speak. Uh, I can't speak in good pronunciation. So still, I practice about 1 year. Maybe after 1 year, when I listen and then I speak in good pronunciation. At the moment, I can expand my knowledge, information about some my own interest. Then and I can uh, become uh, intelligent and also good communication skill with the knowledge. Okay, so let's see. Now I can upload this using the contents that I'm talking here without to make contents with AI. And I can copy all AI make contents. In English, making content of how to improve communication skill by building knowledge and intelligence using some reading or expanding knowledge by making creative content. The creative content is very important when we become more knowledge because And we should use our own content, not others' content. So, and then by doing that, and then we can make some content, we can become an expert about the field or our work. So this is very important. After reading with, and then I can add this my contents, then join AI can put about improving communication skills through knowledge and creative content. I made this my language partner for my language partner. Translate into Korean and Vietnamese abroad. It also, for me, also helpful because I can review about the contents from AI, and then so I can understand about clearly and well organized. My original content is not sorted, not arranged in grammatical way, and or categorized. Improving communication skills through knowledge and creative content. To improve communication skill, this is important to build both knowledge and intelligence. Reading and expanding our understanding through different sources help us become more knowledgeable. However, what truly strengthens communication is the ability to use that knowledge is creatively. By making our own original content, not just repeating others' ideas. When we create content based on what we know, we start to think deeply, express clearly, and eventually become an expert in our field. This process improves not only our communication but also our critical thinking and conflict. For example, I have a language exchange partner who speaks Korean very well. She has studied Korean for over 6 years, majored in Korean at university, and now work for a Korean company. She uses language exchange to improve her communication skills. It's a great way to practice speaking and learn cultural nonsense. I have heard the natural Korean expressions in Korean. It's my native language. However, through our exchange, I realized something deeper. Good communication is not only about practice, it's about knowledge and intelligence. Knowledge is the information we collect. Intelligence is how we use that information to think. An idea creates something meaningful. Our brain stores knowledge, but without actively using it through reading, speaking, writing, or creating, it can fade away. When we keep learning that stay curious, our intelligence stays active and our communication becomes more powerful. In my case, I'm still developing my Vietnamese. I can't yet expand my knowledge in Vietnamese because my listening vocabulary and pronunciation are still limited. Meanwhile, my partner can already communicate and understand the Korean well, so she can use her knowledge to read, express, and create new ideas. For example, by making creative content about communication in the workplace, business management, or cross-cultural understanding. For her and for anyone learning a language, reading and creating content are both essential. Creative expression helps connect knowledge with real life communication. Like for me, I want to apply the same idea to my field, water sports and ocean education. When I make content about surfing, safety, or communication in water sports, I usually use English or Vietnamese with the help of AI tools. English helps me organize ideas easily, and Vietnamese helps me content with local learners. By creating bilingual content, I build both language ability and professional knowledge. In the future, I think when I'm simple, I'll be able to expand my understanding further and discuss more complex ideas. Naturally, that's when, through communication skill based on knowledge, intelligence, and creativity, we will the fully grow. Okay, this is for the content for my language partners who want good communication skills in Korean. My suggest, yeah, doing language exchange is a good way, and then the other, and build expanding knowledge and being intelligent by creating um, content, new content myself will be good for her. Okay.